TIFU by thinking someone was good at pool. Obligatory, this didn't happen today, it happened over the weekend. So I'm at a bar with a couple friends. Playing pool for fun. No stakes or anything. Just a friendly game of pool. When this woman walks in, grabs a drink at the bar, then walks over to the pool tables and propositions us for a game of pool. Best 2/3 wins $100. I'm not stupid enough to not recognize a hustle when I see it. So I pass on the opportunity. I'm decent at pool, but I'm nowhere near good. My friends also pass on the offer. Same reasoning effectively. We all think we're getting hustled. So she walks over to the other pool table and we watch her give the same proposition to a group of college-aged kids. Except they take the offer. So I decide to watch them, and what I witness can only be described as the worst game of pool ever played. This woman potted the white more times than I could count. I mean, she fouled so much the other guy didn't even have to set up half his shots. I was flabbergasted, but I figured this was the play. She loses the first game, then goes all out in the second game. The second game is the second worst game of pool I've ever witnessed. I counted 1 ball she potted on her own. She was knocking balls everywhere but the pockets. But at least she only fouled a couple times this game. I figured this has to be some kind of like 4D chess hustle. But after she lost, she said, "Good games. I need to practice," paid for another drink and left. So I'm standing there, jaw on the floor, realizing that I just lost out on $100 because I thought I was getting hustled. TL. Dear. Thought I was getting hustled by a woman, turns out she was terrible at pool. See you next week when you're back after she comes back to finish the long game. College-aged kids were likely in on it. That was part of their hustle. Next time, it'll be a real bet and she'll win. All that to gently encourage you to be more trusting in the future and get set up for the real hustle years down the line. P. It's called sandbagging. You tank the first bet or two while upping the stakes, then wipe the floor with them. I remember that episode of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've had people run a hustle where they play a performative game with a group of friends. Let people watch. Pass money between themselves that will be given back later and split the winnings when a stranger takes the bait. I don't really gamble with strangers in a bar. I stick to the pool hall near me with a bit of structure to their gambling racket. You know everybody is a good player already. No need to shark. If you play pool regularly at all, you can tell if someone is hustling or if they just suck. The bridge, the stroke, the follow-through, the shot choices. Even when hustling, the nuances are normally visible. I could scratch on almost every shot if I wanted to, and to most, it would seem like I suck. But to a seasoned player, she would know exactly what I'm doing. This is definitely a long con. She will be back and take some other chumps for a nice chunk. Ha. That's not how the standard hustle works. They walk up and do a single game bet for a modest amount. They lose it fairly convincingly. They then insist it was just a bad game and they raise the stakes. They either continue to lose so they can raise the stakes even further for a third game, or they think the second stakes are good enough and wipe the floor with you. If this was a hustle, the college kids were in on it and it was just Act 1. They were hoping you would take up the offer after watching how bad they were. So wait, did she pay the money? You said she paid for another drink and left. She did pay the bet, right? I've been in a similar situation. Girl was drunk, but that's a fairly standard hustle too. I took the bet, and was super concerned she was gonna run the set out based on the confidence with which she Offered it. She attempted one shot, miscuing to the point of hilarity, handed me the $20 and stumbled out the door. One of the weirder moments I've experienced.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.